was brought to Aruba when I was like 9 months old and left behind by my biological mother. She had 6 kids of her own, but somehow she still managed to take me and raise me till this day. Leaving my mother behind and being in a new place, like you need to start all over, it's definitely challenging. I get obsessed with things sometimes and it's really hard to let go. Markets being highly manipulated. It's just a liquidity grab at the moment. Profits compared to when I was trading crypto. Hi, my name is Nicolas. I'm from Aruba. I was born in Dominican Republic. I was brought to Aruba when I was like 9 months old and left behind by my biological mother. I don't have any memories of Santo Domingo because when I left Santo Domingo, I was like 9 months old. To be honest, the only memories I have is from Aruba, probably from age 4 or 5, I think. That much memory from the past. I think there's something blocking it. Aruba's lifestyle is different compared to here in the Netherlands, because Aruba's it's an island. It's 30 kilometers long. You're more outside than inside compared to here in the Netherlands. Here we live a lot inside instead of outside. Life was good. I was raised by an angel, which I call my mom today. She had 6 kids of her own, but somehow she still managed to take me and raise me till this day. She's still in Aruba. I talk to her almost every day. She's almost 80 now, so she doesn't work that much. She's not on her phone or social media because she can barely work with smartphones. I would say it was really hard because you don't know the real reason why you were left behind. So you grow up with a lot of questions and also anger, which was basically depression, I think, portrayed as anger. But eventually I think I overcame it when I was like 16 or 18 or something. You need to accept things for what it is and you need to move on. Definitely did hold me back a lot. Because I think if I had a better understanding of everything and how emotions work, I would have been a lot further in life right now. I think now I'm more regulated when it comes to emotions. There's a lot more understanding from where it comes and how to deal with it, despite of having anxiety disorder, which also plays a big role, especially when you get mad, you feel like you want to explode and you just go out of control. So I feel like today a lot more regulated compared to 10 years ago or something, something like that. More understanding about where it comes from and why I'm feeling like this or why everybody do what they do. It made me a lot more isolated because I think the more people you have around you, the harder, I'm speaking on my own perspective of it, it gets a lot harder to go through the day. It can take a lot from my point of perspective, dealing with people every day, especially at work as well. Sometimes it's just a bit too much, overwhelming. I try not to mix myself with people that much. Just do my own thing, focus on my journey. And I'm mostly inside. I barely go outside. If I go outside, it's only to go to work or to buy something at a store, but for the rest, I'd just be inside, always. It was definitely a big step. I remember coming here back in 2003. I came for a 2-month vacation and I fell in love with the place, city life compared to an island lifestyle. There's no sand here, it's totally different. So I was like, when I'm 18, I'm gonna move here. So that's exactly what I did. I finished my school in Aruba and I came here to study. It was challenging. It was definitely challenging. Leaving my mother behind and being in a new place, you need to start all over. It was definitely challenging, but eventually it got easier once you start to understand your way around. It takes a bit of patience, but eventually you will get there if you don't quit. And I've been here for 16 years now, so I'm still here. I think the loneliness part was always there, because even though I was raised in a house with 6 other siblings, I always been by myself. I didn't feel that much of connection with them. My connection was purely with my mother always. So moving here, I would say there was a lot of change in the loneliness part, except, missing my mother. But I knew why I came, because you had a better chance of getting out here compared to Aruba. It made me definitely more stronger and, accepting challenges. Something that I like I need to in my mind, I need to overcome things. So I would say it was one of the biggest challenges so far. Yeah, it's when I came here, I went to study at University The Hague. I wasn't really that good when it comes to classrooms, because like I have ADHD, so I cannot focus that well. And came to a point where there was one teacher, he was teaching math, but he was from Africa, and his accent was so rough, so hard to understand. So I was always asking questions, and he was always getting mad because like he doesn't like to be questioned. So eventually one day he kicked me out for asking questions, and I was like, okay, I think I need to change study because like I'm already messing this one up. So after that, I decided to take a year or two to try to figure out what I want to do, and I started working. Eventually I didn't go back to school. I just kept on working and decided to like, okay, I need to find a different pathway because school also takes a lot from me. It's a bit too much. Like, you sit in a class with like 30 other students. It's a bit overwhelming. I don't like to be that much in crowded places. It made a big difference after the diagnosis because I finally figured out a few things about myself that I've always been questioning. To finally understand why you're like this compared to your peers, I would say it made a big difference in my life. At first, I wasn't sure about it, but after like reading more into it and understanding, I was like, damn, that's a lot like me. So it definitely made a big difference in my life in understanding who I was and why I did certain things in my life that was totally different compared to my peers. Like growing up, it was always, things came easy to me when it came to like trying to overcome new things, like learning something new. I'm pretty much handy, like I can barely do everything. When I say everything, I mean like electrical, mechanics. I'm really good on motorcycles, cars, computers. Like I do everything for myself, like I don't have to pay for anything. And that came because of growing up. I always kept experimenting, and like my friends would be like, how did you do this, or how did you understand this? And it felt more like natural to me. It's like, I guess the not quitting part, and like you need to understand it, plays a big role into it. Like the deep focus that you get. I get obsessed with things sometimes, and it's really hard to let go. So and I would say it made things easy, but like the not quitting part is the part that made me overcome a lot, which to the point right now that I feel like, okay, I don't see anybody else like doing things that I do. It's just like very driven when it comes to new things. It's an obsession. I get way too obsessed. It is a good thing, but also a bad thing, because like as soon as I get obsessed with something, my own life, my own lifestyle, everything around me just pause until I can like figure this thing out, and then I can move on with my life. So that's the only bad thing about it. Like it's really hard to just balance everything at once. The obsession, the possibility of making good money and finally figuring out like what I want to do with my life after school, because I never knew what I wanted to become. Like all the kids wanted to be like firemen or police, lawyers. I could never answer that question. But now after trading, when I started back in 2017, I was a big obsession. Like I couldn't do anything else. Despite being sick and everything, all I did was waking up in the morning to hop on the charts and like 14 hours, 15 hours, sometimes like 20 hours, go to sleep for 3 to 4 hours, then wake up back at it. So the obsession is deep. I think that what really drew me to trading was the challenge. It's something that not everybody can do it. I mean, 90% of people lose. Most of them quit within 6 months. Some of them don't even reach 6 months. I've been here for 7 years now, and I still wake up every day with the same mentality. Like, even though I might have a loss yesterday, the next day I'm right back at it, and with the same mentality as I had 7 years ago. So it's a big obsession, and the possibility of making good money is life-changing. I would say William Delbert Gunn. He was a well-known trader. I believe it was 1930. He makes astrology with charts. It's kind of insane because like most people say that it doesn't work like that, but like there's a correlation between the full moon, the new moon, and the market. There is a correlation between them, and like I saw it when I was trading crypto. Like I knew that, okay, this month we have a full moon. There's also 5 phases of moon, so the possibility of a reversal will happen, and in the end it did happen. You just cannot predict it, but you know that there's a correlation right there. So when I started, I was following all his teachings, and I think it's pretty amazing because like he was the only one who came with that idea of mixing astrology with the market, and that's since 1930. Like that's insane. I believe after I got diagnosed, with the autistic burnout, it became a coping mechanism. Because like, despite of being sick, despite thinking that I was dying, I couldn't think of nothing else but trading. Like, it was something that I have to overcome regardless of how I was feeling or how bad my body was reacting to anxiety and chronic pain and all that. I think that's the only thing that kept me going. I still wake up every morning with the same feeling like, okay, I want to jump on the charts. So over the years, I keep telling myself, right, now we need to be more structurized before jumping on the charts, because like you need to feel the market first. You need to see what the market wants to do, what it's been doing while you were asleep. Because there's 4 sessions and you never know what will happen when the next session opens. Like New York and London, that's high volatility. New York especially, you can move 100 points in like 10 minutes, or 1 minute. So you need to feel it before you decide to jump in a trade. I took a wrong turn in December when I went to Aruba. I just took a big payout, and then in January I took another big payout. And I guess that's where the euphoric state came in. And I was like, okay, so I'm starting to making all this money. Things should be going good now, but everything went downhill. And instead of like paying my rent, my health insurance and all that, I was just spending money on evaluations and just like losing and losing and losing. I went on a losing streak for like 3-4 months while I was in Aruba. So I wasn't working, I wasn't doing anything. So I spent like 4 months of a losing streak, but it was also chasing the money, which it's a big lesson. Everything happened just the way it needed to happen in order for me to become where I am right now. So the 20K was more like I also took all the debts that I had open, like student loans and everything. And I decided that, okay, it's time to like really focus on everything and try to be debless for December. And I'm happy to say right now, I'm like, I think we only need to pay 3K more, and I'm debless right now. And that's where FundedNext Futures came in, and yeah, they changed the game. It was hard. I cannot deny that part. It was really, really hard. It's like to stay focused and determined to overcome all these debts. It wasn't easy, because like it also puts a pressure on your trading performance, which we all know, like you need to be well-regulated, emotionless, and biased when it comes to the market, because you can see something that is just your own willingness, your own beliefs that you want it to be like that, but eventually it will just humble you down. The market humbles you in ways that no therapy can humble you. So it was pretty much challenging, but yeah, I do love a good challenge. It made me more aware of my emotions, and I need to have patience. It taught me a lot of patience this year. This year is one of the years that I think that I overcame the patience part. Well, like almost every day. Almost every day you get that thought of like you want to give up, because like sometimes the market will humble you down in ways that you will never ever experience in other part of life. Like especially when you're on the last day for payout and the market decides to just wipe you out. You need to start all over again. It hurts. It feels like the universe is betraying you. Like you're trying to you did everything right, yet it went wrong. So you get that feeling like, okay, I think I need to quit this, but quitting is not an option, especially after investing so much of my time, my years into this. Like it's just a thought, and it will always stay a thought. My turning point was when FundedNext Futures came with the 4-day models, from evaluation to payout, because most of the industry standard is 5 days. Some of them are with 50% consistency, so it would be like 7 days till payout. FundedNext Futures came with 4 days max. Day 1 evaluation, and then 3 days of funded, and you reach payout. So it made me more focused, because the days were less to reach payout compared to the 5-day or 7-day model. So I think that was definitely the turning point for me, where I was like, okay, now I can make really good money really fast if I only work hard and focus on it. And it's been going very well. The crypto market is pretty much saturated. Like in the beginning, it was easy to trade. I would say easy, but it was more tradable because it was less regulated. There wasn't any ETFs. There wasn't any futures contracts. So the big players, institutions, the hedge funds, they weren't in the game. So it was basically just crypto traders trading coins. But now you have all these hedge funds and all these institutions in it, and the market's being highly manipulated, highly manipulated. It's just a liquidity grab at the moment. While futures, the amount of money you can make with futures overweights what you can make with crypto. Like you just buy a funded account, instant funding, or you buy evaluation, you pay like max $200, but the payout that you can get is minimum $1,500. So it wasn't easy to make the switch because the market is totally different. It moves faster compared to crypto. I'm happy with moving. I will always be grateful to crypto. Without crypto, I wouldn't be trading. But I'm happy with that move that I went to futures because I'm seeing a lot more profits compared to when I was trading crypto. Yeah, FundedNext play a big role with their payouts. They're very reliable. Like you can request a payout and within 12 hours you get paid. And if they don't pay you within 24 hours, they even put another 1K extra. So, I mean, they're one of the big players in the industry. The 3-day model is what literally stands out when it comes to them as well, because like you can get 2 payouts in a week. And there's no other firms that are doing that right now. So that's a big change. The game changed a lot. And probably by next year, most of the firms are going to follow their standards. Hopefully not, because it would not be sustainable for the other firms that are smaller. But I don't think any other firms at the moment can compete with FundedNext Futures because they're like one of the big players in the game. So that's why their accounts are a bit more cheaper compared to other firms, and that's why their rules are more flex compared to other firms. So to compete with them, you're competing against a giant. It's like Goliath and David. Yeah, the first time I passed the challenge with FundedNext Futures, I was pretty much neutral because you know that passing a challenge is easier, but reaching a payout, that's the real challenge. So like most traders, they pass a challenge in one day and the next day they blow their account because like they try to go too aggressive. So after I passed my own challenge, I was pretty much neutral because it was like, okay, it's just another challenge. But once I reached the payout with them, that was the game-changing moment. I was like, okay, so they do pay so fast. It's not like you need to wait. Some firms you need to wait like a week. Sometimes some people are waiting like a month for their payout, and that plays a big role on your psyche. You will not perform well when it comes to trading because you have that payout that's blocking your view of the market. So when I saw that they're paying like that, that's when I said like, okay, it's game on. Now it's time to like really milk the market. And I've been doing that as well for the past 3 months right now. Within a month, I received like 5 rewards, almost 8K in payout. That was like the first time I made like that amount of money in a month. And it was a game changer because it was possible. You finally see that it's possible to make that amount of money. Could have made more if it was a little bit more regulated on my emotion part, but I mean 7K in a month, that's a lot of money. So it was definitely an eye-opener for me to like, I need to work harder. I need to focus more. I need to be well aware of my own emotions, because otherwise, if you're not aware of those things, you will not succeed in the market. The market will wipe you out very easily. Stop following traders online. Most of them are gamblers. They're just like getting affiliate money. They don't really trade. You will lose money. You need to like get obsessed with things sometimes, and it's really hard to let go. Don't quit, because eventually you will get there. It takes a lot of time, a lot of focus, a lot of determination, but it is possible. Like when I started following other traders, and that's how I lost money. So I decided that I'm not gonna follow any traders anymore. I'm gonna make my own mistakes while I'm learning this trading journey. That's exactly what I've been doing, and I'm still doing it. I'm still on my journey, and I'm still fighting every day to just succeed in the market. I believe so. You can learn it. As long as you try to learn it on your own and make your own mistakes, you will always learn from them. But if you're gonna learn from somebody else and taking their mistakes, you'll never know why it didn't work out, because it was their mistake. You're making their mistakes. You need to make your own mistakes. My motivation is the self-belief that I have in myself. Like, I've always overcame things in my life. Every challenge that I've encountered, I fought through them and succeeded. So this was just another challenge to me, a hard one, because it's been a long journey, 7 years till now. I didn't quit. I took a break a few times, but since last year, I went all in. I was starting to I've been sober for like almost 2 years now. I'm not doing anything else that's not the market. I don't want to hang, I don't want to chill, I don't want to go to parties. Like, it's just work and trading, work and trading. Freedom to me is the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want. Like, you have enough time. You're not stuck in one place. Like, if you want to be here today, if you want to sleep an extra 20 minutes or like an hour, you can do it. That's freedom to me. Like, you're not being minimized by your life. You decide what you want to do. That's freedom. The ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want. It's a big step and also a risky one, but I do see myself leaving it probably this year before it ends. I'm working towards that right now, still crafting my craft. And eventually I do believe it will happen by year end, hopefully. 5 years from now, I see myself living my life the way I envision it for years. Just either here in the Netherlands or in Aruba, or just hopping islands and countries on vacations. I don't see myself in one particular place, just moving around being a nomad. It supports you very well. I mean, the community, the trading community supports you very well. There's like a lot of people with I call them good people because like they have less ego. They're not like running their mouth on Twitter or calling people out when you lose or when you win. Like those are good people. But I mean, the trading community itself, there's a lot of people also that they're too egotistic. They're like they're just walking around in euphoric state, which I think, yeah, that's not a good example of how you need to be as a trader. Because we all know that it's not easy. The market will humble you in ways that you will never forgive yourself. So I would say, yeah, there's some good people in the community. It's not an easy journey, but it is doable. As long as you just put in work, you really need to put in work because it doesn't come easy. You need to put in work, you need to focus, you need to be highly aware of your own emotions in order to be neutral when it comes to this journey. The moment I realized trading can change my life, on this futures journey was when I saw that you can make 1 or 2K within 10 minutes. That's when I was like, okay, I need to be in this market and not crypto. FundedNext Futures helped me a lot when it came to the 3-day model for payout because it kept me more focused on 3 days, which is 72 hours of waiting, of trading. So instead of like thinking ahead, I need to wait a whole week in order to see if I will get a payout. Now, it's more like I need to just get through these 3 days so I can reach payout. It made me a better trader, let me put it that way. Because like I've been through other firms where on the 5th day, I end up blowing up the account. It's a totally different game when it comes to the payout day. Like it takes a different toll on your cycle because you want to reach the payout. You want to hit your daily target in order to get the payout. The first days are easy. But the last day is always the one it's the hardest. Sometimes it feels like the market knows that it's payday, so it's gonna give you a really hard time. Identify why you are losing trades. If you're struggling, you need to identify why you're losing. Maybe it's the session, you're not understanding the session. Like the market's very time-based, and as long as you don't understand the opening of other sessions like London, New York, Sydney, and Tokyo, you're just gambling. You're just thinking that, okay, liquidity has been swept, it's time to jump in, or because of this fair value gap, the market should go up. But in reality, it was just like time to do a Judas swing on you. So try to identify if the moments, the time that you're trading aligns with the session's opening and closing. If I could speak to my younger self when embarking this journey, I would tell myself to focus more on the emotional part of this journey and less about the trading techniques, because trading is, to buy and sell is very easy, but to hold or to know when to jump out or because like when you're in a winning trade, you get eager to close the trade because like you're afraid that it's gonna go back down. So you need to really work on your emotions. And that's one thing I would tell myself, especially knowing that I have anxiety disorder. So it gets twice deeper when it comes to emotion. I would describe my journey from child to now. I would say trial and tribulations, because it was never easy. It was always a challenge. It was always fighting for a better way, either physically or emotionally. Like, it was never easy. So I do believe that trading made a big impact in how I developed my own self. Because without trading right now, I needed to be humble in order to understand that, okay, sometimes you need to slow down in life and be more aware of how you're moving. And I think trading did that a lot, especially this year. Never thought that I would be this humble right now compared to how it used to be like 5-7 years ago. You're on the right path. If you just joined FundedNext, you're on the right path. Work on your psychology, understand the market on a deeper level. Try to avoid watching all these gurus online, because most of them are just, they're just making money out of the views you're giving out. The same, they're just rebranding other people's concept, 80% of them. Just focus on your journey, make sure you make your own mistakes, journal a lot so you know why it went wrong. And like I said, make sure the timing is also right. The opening and closing of other sessions is really, really important. Without those, you have a 50-50 chance of making it.